Assalamu alaikum class 8. Hope you're all doing well. Alright guys, so today we are going to do the poem number 4, that is Children Understand Him, and it's written by Tawfiq Rafat, okay? And this is section number 1, and the topic is, today we are going to discuss the introduction of the poet, okay? And summary and the theme plus the meanings, okay? Words to know you are going to write in your need copies, alright? Okay, so let's move on to the first topic, that is introduction of the poet, okay? Now, this poem has been written by Tawfiq Rafat, okay, and he was born in 1927 in Sialkot, okay. That means he was basically a Pakistani. He got his education from Dehradun, Aligarh, and Lahore. He was a famous Pakistani poet and writer as well. He was regarded as the pioneer of English language, poetry, and writing in Pakistan. Okay, so he was a reputed personality of Pakistan, and he was also born in Pakistan. He has depicted the real culture of Pakistan in his writings. Tawfiq Rafat is the one poet whose work has appeared in all three of Pakistani's major anthologies. ठीक है? So this is the introduction to the poet. ठीक है? आप लोगों ने क्या करना है कि introduction जो poet का है, you guys don't have to write it in your need copies. ठीक है? Because this is in your book, right? Written in your book. You do not have to write in your copies. This is just for the explanation. ठीक है? Alright now, so children understand him. अभी हम summary करने लगे हैं. Okay, so basically in this poem we have two characters. ठीक है? Basic two characters हैं, लेकिन जो इसमें important character है, that is the first character is about the old man. ठीक है? Who has reached his old age. ठीक है? And who has reached his old age, and there are some children as well, ठीक है, his grandchildren who look after him, but they are very small people, right? Small children right now, ठीक है, and his own children do not pay much care and attention towards him, right? The poem Children Understand Him is written by Tawfiq Rafat. In this poem, the poet tells us about an old man, the grandfather. ठीक है, ब्रैकेट में इसलिए लिखा है क्योंकि old man is the grandfather, right? The poet tells us about the pitiable condition of the grandfather. Pitiable, that means he was not in a good condition, right? The grandfather used to live in a room alone. His children did not care about him. They always keep him in his room. The old grandfather used to remember his old memories. ठीक है, now he used to have his old memories. ठीक है, when he was young. ठीक है, he could do everything, right? When a person is young, ठीक है, in his youth age, he can do each and everything. ठीक है, he doesn't need help from the other persons, right? But now as he's reached his old age, so he needs some assistance and help from his children, his own children, right? Which his own children do not provide him, right? They always keep him in his room. Okay, even when someone comes to their house, they send their father to his room, okay, to stay there. His grandchildren play with him. Now his own children, okay, his son has 3 grandchildren, okay, 2 sons and 1 daughter. So they play with him. His grandchildren are one of the reasons he's still happy. Now, जो उसके grandchildren हैं, ठीक है, they ask him out, they help him in doing some of his chores, right? And that is one of the reasons that he's still happy and alive, right? Otherwise, his sons or daughters had revoked him. Even when some guests arrived, the parents used to leave their children with the grandfather, so they do not do any mischief, and the old man was also sent to his room. अब जब भी कोई उनके घर में गेस्ट आते थे, so his sons and daughters used to send their father in his room, ठीक है, and along with their children as well, ठीक है. So grandchildren और उनके जो dad थे, वो एक ही रूम में रहते थे, ठीक है, and he used to look after the grandchildren, ठीक है, so that they do not do any kind of mischief in front of the guests. The grandchildren give their grandfather friendly punches, and his grandfather gives them damp kisses on their scrubbed cheeks. So here is a theme of love as well between the grandchildren and the grandfather as well. Okay, the children really like to sit on their grandfather's knees.